What is up, my friends? Jesse here with Just Man Sports Cards. Today we're going to go over the top 16 Shaquille O'Neal cards in my collection. And we'll go off price point, kind of go from the lowest to highest. Some rookies and some non-rookies. So this is rookie year. Upper deck all division teams. So it's an insert. This goes for about 100 to 150. And this is a pop 104. So just keep that in mind. Pop 104. And we'll kind of take a look at some of the rookie cards at the end. First day issue says the stamp. These were one per box. And then series 1 and series 2. It would take you about 200 boxes to pull the player that you wanted. The Jordan's been steadily going up over the years. These are just great looking cards. These all average around, for a 9, about 100 to 125 bucks. This is 358 is probably the cheapest. You can tell just off the looks. It's probably the least looking. And then the populations is, let's see here, 358 is 26 with 4 higher. And then we have 39 copies of this graded with 6 higher. And then 60 of this with 22 higher. So this is his first card in the set, and probably the best looking, so probably why it's graded the most. 8s go for about 60 bucks a piece. So I think on one of the 9s I smashed a bin. This is a recent pickup. I do have a copy of a 9 for sale on eBay, just heads up. So I was able to upgrade my copy. Cut above, I believe these were 1 in 288 packs. It's the year before the famous bandsaw, or whatever you want to call it, that. Magic Johnson's in this set as well. Great looking set. This will run you about 115 to 140, and it's a pop 15. Magic Johnson PSA 10 just sold recently. This card's been on the move lately. Rookie year. It's the Orlando version. So there's a P version, which is a different looking one. The Orlando was a regional release, so it's much more rare. This goes for about 150, and it's a pop 183. Great pose too, I think. So kind of a cool card. Gold. This is just hard to capture on film how gorgeous these look in hand. Gold signature. Some of them don't have the gold bordering. The ones with the gold bordering go for more. PSA 8. This will run you about 150. You can maybe get it a little cheaper at auction, but I watch the auctions and they don't pop up that often. The backs are kind of the normal looking back, but with the gold plating, it's a little more fragile. I don't know that it's actually like gold, but this is a pop 23 with 20 higher. Platinum. So this came out Collector's Choice 2, just the year after. So the gold and the platinum, these would be 1 per box. And it's typically with Collector Choice is about 200 in Series 1 and 200 in Series 2. So you're looking about 200 boxes to pull the card that you're looking for. So this will run you about 160 if you can find them. It's a pop 3 with 0 higher. It's got this like platinum finish on it, and that seems to make the cards a little more sensitive. You'll typically see dinged corners on these. Those are the biggest flaw. Another rookie. One of these is in the top, and then the other isn't. I just brought it out for education. You have the gold version, which was, some people think 1 per case. Some people think it was even more rare than that. And then this is the base version, and you can tell right there that this is gold, and that's the silver. So you need to look for that. Some of these can be mislabeled in either direction. And then the way to also tell on the back, and I've learned this about Upper Deck recently, is you see the hologram is gold, and then over here it's silver. So sometimes they do that. I bought this, came in with like kind of a damaged case, but these are so hard to find that I messaged him to see if he would give me some sort of refund, and he wouldn't. But I wanted the card, so I kept it. The gold for an 8 is about 150, 160 bucks. It's a pop 25 with 3 higher. I've done a video on this. I have a video out there. I believe it's Shaquille O'Neal's rarest rookie card, rookie insert, whatever you want to call it. The base is still pretty rare too, at 147 with 19 higher. These came in little boxes. I've done an opening on the channel where I explain the rarity, but keep it moving. Emotion. I graded this card. I guess I should have been seeing which ones I've graded. Awesome set. 94. This is really kind of came down over the last year. They're currently about 180 at auction. It's a pop 175. So a little higher population for a PSA 10, but people do collect this set. I have a PSA 10 for sale because I graded a number of these copies and I had extras. So moving up the list. This is kind of an interesting thing, Elby, when we review the rookies. I graded this. It's one of my first submissions ever. I think I graded 3 or 4 of these cards and I got 110. So back in the day when grading was $12, I think I paid like $7 each for each card. So I did okay here. This runs about 200 and it's a pop of 541. So cool looking card. Ultra is kind of a name brand. Beam Team. I talked about these. There's 2 versions. The members only are stamped and they came in a set and they're about 20% more rare and they command about a 20% more premium off the base. These have been going for about 200 to 250. Non-investment advice, but anything under 200, I think at auction, if you can pick it up, is a good deal. I think this is one of his most iconic rookies. So, did I say the pop on it? Beam Team, there's 500 of these with about 360 higher. This is a very new pickup. I have a number of the 9s, and then I finally just kind of waited and saved up and bought the 10. I got this at auction. It goes for about $250. I got mine for a little under that, and PSA 10, it's a pop of 200. Oops. This was also in my first submission. You can tell from the date or the number. Paper card, Power and the Key. These have done really well lately. This goes for about $250 and it's a pop of 48. So you have to let me know what your favorite card is so far, or which one you think is the most underrated. Meltdown. I forget how many of these I've graded. I've graded like 13 to 17 of these, and I got some 9s. I got 2 9s out of like 7, grading 17. This is a big card. These don't pop up often, and they're typically like over 300. So the 8s have came down. The 8s were steadily over 150, and now there's some buy it now. It's at like 130 on eBay. This is a pop of 9 with 0 higher. So no 10s out there. The Jordan in this, the 9 has just gone up and to the right pretty consistently. People have realized how hard the 9s are to get in that set. I graded this as well. At the time, it was a pop 1. It's now a pop 2. No real sales out there. I'm valuing it at 500. Maybe I'm off. If it went to auction, maybe it goes for 300 to 400. I'm not sure. David Robinson in it. It's one of the reasons I really like this card. Platinum. So it'd take you 200 boxes to get this. These raw go for about 20, 25. They typically come with a dinged up corner. So that was my top 16. We'll do a quick review of the rookies and see, I think, just kind of where the think if you look at stuff, there's always some sort of hidden value somewhere. So the lowest, this is a pop. The upper division is a pop 104 and is the cheapest in the set. The McDonald's, which is over here, is a pop 183, and it's about 150. And then we get to the gold, which is a pop of 25 with 3 higher, and it's about the middle of the pack too. And then the base, these are a little harder to comp. It's like at 147, and so these 4 are the cheapest in my top 17, and they're the lowest pop of the rookie cards that I have. And then these are the highest populations of these 7 cards, but they're the most expensive. So I don't know how, like, I think that's always the thing is, like, are these overvalued or appropriately valued? Or are these undervalued or appropriately valued? But there's a big price difference when you look at pops and price points. I get what some of the iconic sets are, and it is what it is. So collect what you like, I guess is what they say. Hope everyone enjoyed the video. Comment down below definitely on your favorite card, and thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. I definitely appreciate it, and catch you later.